Hey everybody, welcome back. One Eyed Sniper here. We're doing a Let's Play for XCOM 2. Alright, in the last episode we went on one of the story missions. Lasted a long time. But we got that accomplished. We ended up bringing back an enviro suit that we need to study in the shadow chamber. Also, I wanted to make one correction. I had said last time when I had to reload that I got the same achievement twice. That's not true. I checked it out. The first time before I reloaded, I got the achievement for the spark unit, getting 3 hits while using the overdrive ability, and then the second achievement I got was taking down a sectopod in the same turn that we ID'd it. So that wasn't a part that was bugged. Let's see. Okay, we can't do the avatar, but we can do the stasis suit. So let me take a look at this. Within the stasis suit, recover from the Advent Forge. We already read this, so let's do that. Okay, we'll accept that. And then, do we have any other projects going on? We do a bunch of proving ground stuff, supply drops coming up. Okay. We have a lot of soldiers injured, so hopefully they get recovered before anything else pops up.
This facility was clearly of critical importance to the aliens, Commander. This setback, along with the loss of the specimen your team recovered, will no doubt slow their work on the Avatar project.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
Okay, so with that UFO thing happening, that's actually never happened to me, but I could see me stumbling into that. We should probably go ahead and build the defense matrix. I think that should be helpful.
Defense facility construction initiated.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. Assign an engineer there. Okay, and then I guess I'll build something else here eventually just so we get it done. I think there's an achievement associated with it. So, why not? Alright, so let's head back out there. That was that red thing I was looking at, I guess, right there is UFO. We're not flying anywhere near there right now, so actually what I think I'm going to do is finish making contact here. Let me stop by the black market, see if we can't get some supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Oh, that UFO's flying my way.
Market is open.
Let's see, they're looking for officers. I'm not going to sell this. Well, maybe I will. I don't use it ever. Yeah, let's get rid of the spider suit. That's probably going to be it. Wish I could sell the Codex brains, because I'm getting a lot of those and really haven't been any use for them as of yet. Anyway, that should work. And then let's see what's available to buy. Another sharpshooter. Okay, superior speed. I think I will get that. And I'll go ahead and take the supplies. Okay, yeah, because we got a grip of intel, so. Alright, Jason Voorhees is back online. That's good. I guess I'm going to skip both these and we'll go straight to making contact.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
See if we can't get some of these bonuses going. We already have the radio relay built, so as soon as we're finished here, we'll get the Firewind ready, which will give us instant experimental ammo, grenade, and weapons. Okay, Michonne has finished Solace. And she can just keep on training, I guess. Nolance is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll do Nolance. I can go ahead and upgrade this so we can get a second operative getting trained just in case she goes down, which is possible. Though I want to purchase that other suit. We haven't had a chance to do that yet. Oh yeah, that's a proving ground project. Which we can't do right now. Icarus armor. We need an Illyrium core. Okay. Do we have an Illyrium core available on the map? I don't think we do. Lyrium crystals, it's different. Okay.
Long live the resistance.
Alright, we got the fireman ready. Okay, we got the Shredstorm cannon. More aggressive variant of the Shredder gun, the Shredstorm cannon fires razor-sharp particles in a cone to devastate close proximity targets. One has been added to the inventory. Sounds interesting. Gas bomb. The toxin delivery system in an upgraded gas bomb extends the initial explosive radius even further, damaging all enemy targets and applying an additional poison effect to any organic enemies caught in the blast. Okay. It's pretty cool that we got that stuff. So let's see, what else do we got going on? There's the UFO just hovering around. I don't have any contact made in North America yet. I have no reason to build that tower. Codex Brain, we can't, so let's make contact over there so we can go after the Codex Brain. And we'll keep an eye on... I lost the UFO. Either I'm blind or it disappeared. Alright.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
I would have thought flying the other direction would have been faster.
Attempting to establish...
Here we go.
Just like the one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function... Ah, Commander. Excellent. We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, mutant, even the species our soldiers refer to as Berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material? You mean the stuff we found at the Black Site facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So we've been fighting ourselves this entire time.
In a way. But I believe there's more to it than that. The human DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the Shadow Chamber. Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant, central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed...
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
Alright, so we got a long research report here. Having already suspected that the material being produced at the first Advent Black Site was tied directly to the aliens' operations at the Forge facility, it isn't entirely surprising to me that we've now discovered the apparent product of these efforts. Presented in some form of stasis or containment suit similar in appearance to that in which we found the commander, the subject is vaguely humanoid in form. The physical similarities aren't as readily apparent beyond first impressions, as the specimen appears to be in an incomplete state, which I initially theorized could be the result of an elaborate cloning operation. Unfortunately, having completed an extensive analysis of the subject's DNA and genetic structure, I believe clones would have been the lesser concern. What we have actually recovered is a foundation, the structure upon which a new life form could be built, assuming we hadn't disrupted the process. Knowing what we do about the aliens' activities at the black site, it is my unfortunate conclusion that the human captives, be they prisoners or abductees, were processed and consumed as part of the development of this specimen. Notably, the human genetic material involved in this process comes from the more psionically sensitive members of the human population. No doubt an intentional culling carefully executed by Advent's forces. Regardless, one question remains: what is the missing component? What is intended to fill the genetic void that would have brought this creature to life? That sounds pretty scary. That was codename for that was Gollum. I actually kind of like that. No. Can't assign anything there. I don't know if there's any other research we can do either.
Is progressing as expected, Commander.
We can knock out the data pad.
We've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project. However, we can move on to something else if you'd prefer. I'll ensure that this new project takes highest priority, Commander.
Oh, we were working on the facility lead.
I'll notify you.
Sorry, Taggin. Let's go back as you were, alright?
Directing our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away.
Alright, we got some guerrilla ops. Hopefully we got our men back online. Okay, that'll get us an engineer, which I don't care about. That'll counter the faceless. This one will counter chrysalids, which I do care about. I don't like chrysalids. And this one will just get us intel and counters retaliation by 2 weeks. Okay, I think the chrysalids one's the most deadly, and I could always use supplies. Alright, so we're going to be facing a heavy mech, an elite lancer, shield bearer, Andromedon, Archon, and a gatekeeper. Damn the gatekeeper. Alright, so I'm going to focus on anti-mechanical weaponry here.
Setting course for Indonesia.
Luckily we didn't run into any UFO there.
Commander, if we have to, we can send the Spark units back into combat even when they're beat up.
No, that doesn't seem like a smart idea. Stand down, Spark. We don't need you. Alright, so what we're going to take. Definitely Palmer. Michonne, you can go back out. Voorhees. We'll take Glenn. We need to take a specialist. Looks like Dexter, you're the only one available. We are getting thin right now. We've got a lot of people coming up though pretty quick, so so it looks like, I don't know if I want to take 2 sharpshooters. Probably rather have 2. Yeah, we're gonna move you. I'll take 2. I don't know. I could do 2 sharpshooters. Voorhees is more geared towards what? He might be closer in. Well, actually, he has lightning hand, long watch. Actually, he's got a, he's kind of a mixed, so is Reese. Okay, that's fine. Palmer, let's start with you. Yeah, let's see if we can't get you a better upgrade on that weapon. I'm going to send you out in just the basic Warden armor, actually. I want to make sure you got plenty of grenades, and you're going to take the blue screen ammo. Do I want to take EMP? Yeah, I think so. We have the EMP, and what else do we want? Guess an acid. That'll work. Alright, Michonne, we are going to throw you in one of the special suits. You're going to take the bolt caster. need to get some more experimental armor going. You shouldn't be wearing a war suit. I don't want to give you the rage suit either. Looks like you're going to be taking an exo. So instead of the exo, maybe I just give you the warden armor. Yeah. I guess you're not taking any special armor. You can have the mimic beacon. Actually, let's give you the... no, mimic beacon's actually okay for you. Glenn, you're gonna be my resident badass here, apparently, if you're up for it. Rage suit. You're going to be in close, so that seems like a much better thing for you to have. I'm still a big fan of these Talon rounds. Well, that coloring looks pretty cool actually on the Rage armor. Alright, Voorhees. I need to put your face mask back on, so let's do that. I don't remember where it would have been. That's not it. Helmet, hat, that's what it was. There we go. Now you're back to normal. I don't know how you lost it. No, not Michonne. You're going to take Machete. I think I'll give you the beam pistol, or the Shadow Keeper. Probably going to have you a little closer. So let's give you an exosuit. Yeah, you'll take that. And you can have the Frost Bomb. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, Morgan. Deathbringer. Take the war suit. Rocket launcher's fine. Do I want the incendiary bomb? Well, I still get... Okay, so this... The only thing this doesn't damage is... It won't give the burning effect to mechs, but it still damages them, so that's fine. Alright, Reese. Let's see if we can't fix free throw a little bit. And I'll give you the Serpent Armor again. We're going to keep you in the background, so Beam Pistol's fine. And you're going to take the Tracer rounds, give you better aim while you're in the back. I don't mind the autoloader. The stock's kind of crap at this point. Yeah, so we're going to throw your aim on. What else do I have available? Superior laser sight. Okay, so that needs to go. We need to check our shotgun real quick. Laser Bunny might already have it. Here, laser sight. Okay, he's got it already. Yeah, he's the only one that's going to be super close. And that I think we're good to go here. Everything should be good. We got our EMP, some grenades, blue screen rounds. Do I have any other armor I need to equip out? You've got... Put Warden armor on you. Do I want to go ahead and throw... I'm wondering if dodge is gonna... How much useful dodge is. Maybe... I just don't see the race suit being all that useful. Well, I guess we'll keep it the way it is. I don't have any... Because the Warden armor gives 1 armor and 6 health, and the exosuit gives 5 health and 1 armor. And we'll just have a grenade launcher on it, so it's really not that helpful. So I need to start working on some experimental armor at this point. But I think we're good to go. We'll be going on Operation Fire Stalker. In the next mission, we need to hack a resistance computer. So hopefully Morgan's on his game here. Alright, this should be... I think this is going to go well. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself, but I think it'll go pretty well. We just got to take that gatekeeper out as quick as we can. So that will be the plan going forward. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I know you have a choice where you watch your XCOM 2 Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing One Night Sniper. Peace out, everyone.